Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliza at Eliza's Reading. So today is Friday. Y'all know I love the weekends because guess what? I can read all week and no one's gonna bother me. Hopefully. So of course I have Mr. Emmanuel with me because I brought him to work with me because I'm like, you need to get your schoolwork done. So maybe that could be a story time of like his homeschool situation. But anyway, y'all know I love Fridays because Fridays I get to relax, I get to read, no one's bothering me, hopefully not. My mom went out of town to a funeral, unfortunately, so today I got out of work at 1 because I worked like three extra hours earlier this week. So if anyone's interested to know like what I actually do for work, you can like ask me in the comments. So I got off at 1. So on Fridays, I try to literally get off early because I work all the way in McDonald's. The traffic is horrible. But before I go home, I actually wanted to stop by the Goodwill. I never really buy books from the Goodwill, but I wanted to stop by this Goodwill because the one by my house, I live in College Park. So the one by my house, they don't ever have good books at all. It's like, and then sometimes it's not even organized, and I've only been in there like once. I've literally only been in a Goodwill like 3 times in my entire life. So I actually want to go here into the Goodwill because I actually just want to see like what their book selection looks like. I really don't intend to like buy any books unless I really see something that I really want and it's in good condition. But anyway, so let's go in here into the Goodwill. Gosh, this one just is worse. Oops. Cornwell has really good books. Just hard cover. Content for your channel.
Oh, you usually have someone holding it, like a cameraman.
Well, I don't have a cameraman.
You don't hire no one? Look at this.
It's real old. I love John Grisham, but don't want those. Those look raggedy. Let me see how much that is actually. $1.91. It's not bad. So, books by J.D. Robb. I'm gonna have to see if I actually have these. I don't know if I have these. Y'all know I love J.D. Robb. Well, Nora Roberts as J.D. Robb. I don't read her books by her real name because I love her index series. So I'm actually going to use my book scanner to see if I have these, and if I don't, I may pick these up. Let me see, $2.92. Oh, that's not bad. $2.92, $2.92 for hardcover. I can. That's clutch. I see a Patricia Cornwell. So if y'all don't know anything about Patricia Cornwell, she writes thrillers, mystery suspense thrillers, and to be honest, the best book that I've read of hers, I think it's called The Body Farm. And I actually put it up here on the screen, The Body Farm and Autopsy, and I see a lot of Patricia Cornwell books. So I'm actually gonna look at the books and see like the condition that they're in, and then look at the price and see if I want them or not. $2.92. And I see another one. Put that one back. Zane. John Grisham. We have a lot of his books.
It's just the jacket when I had it on. It's gonna fall.
Doesn't look bad. I think I have this one. How much is this? This is in good condition too. Oh, this looks pretty good. Pretty good condition. $191. It's not bad. Do I have these? Fool me once. No, I think I saw the video today. So.
It's like a Pirate of the Caribbean still.
Excuse me. So usually this is what the books are. Clearly they don't have any. Oh, I see a book. So now that we're back home, okay, so now that we're back home, I'm gonna be like really quick because for some reason my phone talking about it's out of storage. And I do have a vlogging camera, I just don't use it because y'all, it takes so much to just like vlog on the camera. I don't be with all that. So I am going to show you a couple books that I did pick up at the Goodwill. So I found 2 books by Patricia Cornwell. One is called Flesh and Blood, and then one is called Black Notice. So I absolutely love Patricia Cornwell. Like I was saying earlier in the video, she writes really great thrillers, mysteries. And this one looks pretty old because if you look at the picture, it looks, I don't know when she wrote this, but the picture looks like really vintage. So when this came out, it was $25. So I actually want to see when this was written. Oh, 1999. Yeah, you can definitely tell by the picture. So I did read the synopsis while I was in the Goodwill, and it did say that this was a Kay Scarpetta novel. So, which is good because I do like the Kay Scarpetta series that she has. So this one, just a little bit about it. So Patricia Cornwell lights a fire under familiar characters and sparks her hottest adventure in years. It says, now Cornwell delivers a high-stakes Kay Scarpetta novel with an intrigue that will take Kay an ocean's length away from home. The nightmare begins when a cargo ship arriving at Richmond's Deepwater Terminal from Belgium is discovered to be transporting a locked, sealed container holding the decomposed remains of a stowaway. So I already know this is going to be good because every book that I've read of hers has literally been so clutch. Like, it's literally been really good. It's been a page turner, and I love how she develops her plots and her characters. And she really does not spoil the book herself. Like, I hate when I read thrillers and you already know who the killer is. It's like, you know who the killer is, but the other characters don't. I do not like that. I hate that. It's like, so basically throughout the whole book, now it's pretty much like the other people have to figure out who's the killer, but you already know who the killer is. To me, I just figure like it's no element of surprise. I don't like that. Like, why do y'all expose the killer? Like, we're supposed to guess. It's supposed to be a thriller for a reason. So the next one is called Flesh and Blood. This was written, they had a lot of her novels. This was written in 2014. It says in the 22nd Scarpetta novel also, this is the 22nd series. This is the 22nd book. She is in the unsettling pursuit of a serial sniper who leaves no incriminating evidence except fragments of copper. The shots seem impossible to achieve, yet they are so perfect that they cause death in an instant. So yeah, I like the Scarpetta novels. So I usually try my best to get those when I see those. So this is by Lisa Jewell. None of this is true. So this is pretty new. It's in a really great condition. I've never read anything by Lisa Jewell before, but I know a lot of people rant about her books, and obviously it's a mystery thriller because I was intentional only picking up like thrillers and mysteries. So this says, celebrating her 45th birthday at the hot new local pub, popular podcaster Alex Summer crosses paths with an unassuming woman called Josie Fair. Josie, it turns out, is also celebrating her 45th birthday. They are, in fact, birthday twins. A few days after Alex and Josie bump into each other, again, this time outside Alex's children's school, Josie has been listening to Alex's podcast and thinks she might be an interesting subject for her series. She tells Alex, at the cusp of great changes in her life. But as quickly as she has arrived, Josie's life appears to be strange and complicated. She can't quite resist the temptation to keep going on the project. Slowly, she starts to realize that Josie is hiding some very dark secrets. And before she knows it, Josie has intertwined her life into Alex's life and into her home. So this sounds like it's going to be super good. So the next one that I picked up is called, I've never read anything by this author, S.A. Barnes. It's called Dead Silence. I mean, it just looked good. So I just picked it up. I mean, you cannot beat $1.91. Like, let's be for real. So it says, Claire Kovalik is days away from being unemployed. Made obsolete when her beacon repair crew picks up a strange distress signal. With nothing to lose and no desire to return to Earth, Claire and her team decide to investigate. What they find is shocking. The Aurora, a famous luxury space liner that vanished on its maiden tour of the solar system more than 20 years ago. So this sounds like it's going to definitely be some type of science fiction thriller, which I'm here for it. I mean, I'm here for it. So the last book that I got from the Goodwill is by Stephen King. And I mean, like, you can't beat, like I said, you can't beat $1.91 to just explore and find out if you actually like this book or not. So this is by Stephen King. It's called Finders Keepers. And I mean, this one was in pretty good condition, like versus the other ones that I saw. I hope this is like a removable sticker because I can't read the synopsis. Okay. It's a removable sticker, which is great. So this says, so commands deranged Fan Morris Bellamy to iconic author John Rothstein, who once created the famous character Jimmy Gold and hasn't released anything since. Morris is livid, not just because his favorite writer has stopped publishing, but because Jimmy Gold ended up as a sellout. Morris kills his idol and empties his safe of cash, but the real haul is a collection of notebooks containing John Rothstein's unpublished work, including at least one more Jimmy Gold novel. Morris hides everything away before being locked up for another horrific crime. But upon Morris's release 35 years later, he's about to discover that teenager Peter Saubers has already found the stolen treasure. So I hope this is like thrilling, because it doesn't sound like it's thrilling or horror to me. And y'all know that Stephen King writes like nothing but horror. So I'm hoping like this is like scary, because I love scary books. So now the next book that I found, this is actually brand new. I found this from the Dollar Tree. I think this book was only like $2. I think. I don't even know what a receipt is, but y'all know I love Lisa Jackson. I rant and rave about Lisa Jackson. Like, I stand on her books. And one thing that I try to intentionally do on my channel is I try to like recommend books and review books that I know people aren't reading. Like, most of the time people aren't reading books 4, 5, 6 years old. And anytime I get on here and I research, like I actually research on YouTube, has anyone ever read this book before? Has anyone ever reviewed this book before? And those are the types of books that I want to review, the books that people are not reading. Because I know a lot of the times the internet, all types of social media, like all the social media is literally saturated with the same types of books. And I'm noticing like a lot of people don't read books out of like a certain type of category. That's why y'all probably see me reading a lot of older books that probably you don't even see people reading. But I absolutely love Lisa Jackson. Her books are amazing. The structure of her books are like fantastic. And I love that she has, most of her books that I have read has always been dual timeline. And I love the dual timeline because that structure actually works for her books and how she's building the plot to like present day. So it's usually like she'll like go back and then come forward, go back, come forward. And I love it because it makes sense the way that she connects the elements of her books. And like I also said, I also can recommend anything by Chevy Stevens. So if you've never read anything by Chevy Stevens and Lisa Jackson literally has the same writing style, and I absolutely am here for it. So this book says the suspense is really, okay, that wasn't it. That's like the blurb. All 27-year-old Krista Benz needs to fulfill her writing dreams is one case that will take her to the top. When she learns that 4 girls have disappeared from All Saints College in 2 years, Christy decides to enroll and retrace their steps. Now, the once Catholic edgy school, the once stodgy Catholic school now boasts edgy professors and provocative classes. And there are whispers of a campus inner circle whose members engage in dark rituals to which only the elite have access. All 4 girls were lost souls, troubled, vulnerable, and with no one to care or come looking for them when they disappeared. The police think they're runaways, but Christy senses there's something that links them, something terrifying. So I can guarantee you, like, the ending is going to be jaw-dropping, because anytime I read a Lisa Jackson book, most of the time I'm thinking, oh, I already know what's happening. Like, she's told us already. But the way that she tells you, like, this is what actually happened, but the way that she develops, like, the details and the characters and the elements in her book, like all these unique twists and elements of surprise, you'll literally be sitting back like, okay, I never even thought of that. So that's what I love about Lisa Jackson. So any of her books that I see, I'm getting. I did see one, but I was like, that book is too tore up for me. But anyway, so I'm planning to still get my James Baldwin books next week when I get paid, because I need to like get one more book that's like been in my cart that I should have got in my last Amazon haul. And then I think that is going to actually be it. So that's not going to be a big haul. That's going to be all the books that I'm getting. My birthday is actually coming up on the 3rd of September. But I've pretty much been buying books like all August long. So I'm not even trying to like buy any more books after next week. But anyway, if you stay to the end of the video, give me a book emoji in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.